This is Jam Space with Zach Cry. I'm Zach Cry, and I want to let you guys know that this Friday, July 23rd, we got Planet Mammoth Presents the Outer Space Showcase Volume 2 live at the Yucca Tap Room in Tempe, Arizona, featuring Heaven Weep, Lucifer, my band Who Do I Kill, and Stone Witch. It's going to be a stoner doom desert banger. Be sure to come out if you're out here in Phoenix. My guest today is Trey, and I want to say his last name is Alfaro, but it might be Alfaro. I've known Trey for a while. I just never figured out how to pronounce his last name. He's a great guy. He's the drummer for Holy Death Trio out of Austin. They got a lot of cool things going on right now. They're involved in Ripple Fest, Texas. It's going down August 7th at the Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels. They just got signed to Blasko's special project on Ripple Music. They got vinyl coming out. They got a kick-ass album coming out. So I wanted to talk to him and see how everything's going. Let's get into the episode.
Hello?
Trey, what's up, brother?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Just having a little coffee.
Is today your birthday?
No, it's actually on the 25th. It's next weekend.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen your stories, man. It's a lot of Yingling.
Yeah, it was. We were in Lafayette over the weekend, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stock up, so get prepped out for my birthday because Lake Yinglings will be had.
How old are you gonna be?
33.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
The age so nice they named it twice.
There you go.
Hell yeah, brother. It's good to hear from you, man.
You too, man.
You guys just played what's that spot down there? The Freetown Boom Boom Room?
Freetown Boom Boom Room.
Did you stroke the furry wall?
Oh yeah, you know I did.
Hell yeah. You play that place, you gotta stroke the furry wall.
Oh, we did that the first time too.
When I played there, man, they had a fucking awesome wing spot right down the street, man, like hot wings. I don't know if that spot's still there. Did you check it out?
Well, I got wings from a little tiny food truck right outside the building.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think that might have been the same spot, but in that you're talking about.
Yeah, just in the food truck?
Yeah.
For sure, man. Well,
Pretty good.
Trey, man, congratulations on your guys' success with Holy Death Trio and everything you guys are doing, man. I'm so proud of you guys.
Man, I appreciate that, dude.
No problem, man. Let's get in. I want to talk about you for a little bit. Like, I know you've been in the Dallas scene for a long time, man. Let's get into that a little bit. What's your history in the music scene in Dallas?
Well, I was in a 3-piece punk band that kind of got well known right around when my good friend Josh Fleming and I were starting to fuss, and we were probably like 20 years old, maybe 19. And we got kind of successful over a 3-album release. And we made our name around the Dallas scene, went on multiple tours, and that lasted about 5 years.
And this was around 2007, 2008?
It was probably around, more like between 2009 and maybe 17. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And what kind of music was that?
It was kind of like we called it a punk and roll kind of deal. It was pretty punk rock based, and our influences were like Queens of Stone Age, of course, the Bronx, stuff like that along those lines.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You are one of the, there's a handful of drummers that really are always adding to their kit and just really like, always like buying new shit, man. I see you always adding to your kit, man. That's a great quality to have in a drummer.
Oh yeah.
When you hooked up with John and them and Holy Dead Trio, man, you guys all just went to a new level, man. Because I remember watching them with Fat Cats and
Yeah.
with Josh playing drums, and they were cool, man. It was a good show. But now that you're with them, man, you guys are like full 4 on the floor, fucking, you know what I mean? Like fucking shift into fucking third gear and rock and roll.
Yeah, man. That's the only way to do it.
And so you are in Dallas, and the other guys are. I know. I think Jonathan lives in like New Braunfels or something, and John's down there in Austin, right?
Yeah, we're kind of spread out. We all started in Austin. I lived in Austin for a year, and that's how I met those guys. But yeah, I moved back to Dallas. Um, Probably shouldn't have done that, but I'm in Austin at least once a week to play shows or practice or write.
And that's, dude, that takes a fucking work ethic to do that, man. Traveling back and forth, and you're in a unique opportunity that you just so happen to work for an airline company. You work for American Airlines, correct?
That's correct.
Uh, so does that help you out traveling and stuff?
Uh, yes and no. As of late, I really haven't been taking advantage of those benefits because I had to call out a lot
Mm-hmm.
for shows and stuff like that. So the rule of thumb is you don't call out and fly on the same day because just, you can't do that shit.
That's pretty
Uh,
shitty.
so luckily, I have an old beater it's a Volkswagen TDI that gets me like 50 to the gallon.
Oh, that's a good car. I've seen it. It's nice.
Yeah, and so I put miles on that thing and enjoy the road most of the times when traffic doesn't suck. But
What is it, like 5 hours between Dallas and Austin?
uh, back in the day, I would say maybe 3 years ago, it's a solid 3 hour drive.
Okay.
Now getting to Austin, traffic starts in Waco, and it turns into a four, sometimes a 4.5 hour ordeal.
Yeah.
So
So, do you get to share those benefits with your band members if you guys were to like travel out of town and stuff like that?
yeah, I've been trying to get them to go to like a destination show and fly in and pop out kind of deal. Um, I can't remember. I think it's John Gibson that he doesn't like to fly.
Oh, he doesn't like
Uh,
being on planes, huh?
I don't think so. Um, but yeah, that's definitely something
Yeah,
that
that makes sense.
we've
He's really down to
considered.
earth, you know.
Literally.
um, I've been wanting to formulate this triangle, between Phoenix, the Austin area, and Denver, because
Yeah,
these are all like 2 hour flights between each other.
yeah,
And if we could set up a sort of home base in every city, just a handful of us bands,
yeah.
that when we flew in, somebody would be there with the equipment, and then when they flew into our city, we returned the favor.
That sounds awesome. I
Yeah,
wouldn't even
that way
thought
you can just
of that.
fly in with your guitar, man, go in there and play the fucking show and get out of there.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to put this into action, man. Hopefully we can get it rolling.
Well, we'll be in Denver in a couple of weeks, and maybe we could set up some of those contacts and maybe meet some new people. And
That would be fantastic, bro. And then anybody that comes down here on the Phoenix front, I got everybody taken care of. No questions asked.
absolutely.
Hell yeah. Have you ever played down here in Phoenix?
Um, I think I played there once. I was on tour with I mentioned earlier Josh Fleming. He has Vandaliers going. That's his new project that has actually become very successful, and it's kind of like an alt country, Texas deal. So he invited me on the road when his drummer was unavailable for a couple of tours. I do remember playing Phoenix. I can't remember for the life of me what the venue was called, but it was a pretty big, good sized place, and there was a taco shop across the street from it. And I can't remember what
Ha.
it was
That could
called.
be that could be anywhere out here, man.
Yeah, I see that. It was really, really good though.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, I've played Phoenix one time, and that's the only thing I remember about it.
Well, brother, the scene is sparking up again down here, and we'd love to get you down here. There's a festival going on in February called Planet Mammoth, and
Nice.
it's the second one that they've done, and there's a couple Texas bands coming down, Duel and The Well, and they even got ASG on the bill. So, fucking, when you guys get a chance to come out west, dude, let me know. We'll set some stuff up.
Well, heck yeah, man. It sounds a pretty good time. Maybe we could just make it out there for that, do a short run, and we just got a van. Big news.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we got a van last week, and right now we're getting it all ready for the road. Got new tires put on it, maintenance stuff. oil change, filters, all that good stuff.
Whatever
And
happened with John's van, man? He had a sweet little thing going on. He got rid of it though.
no, it's still in the same spot where he left it.
Oh, okay.
uh, when we were recording, when we were finishing up the record, when you were there actually,
Yeah.
um,
January.
his van died like literally in the studio parking lot, and if I can remember correctly, it's still there.
Hey, that's a killer fucking studio. You guys are working with Charles at Scary American.
Yeah, Charles is badass, dude.
So I'm assuming that you do all of your stuff with him.
So far that's that. Yeah, we've recorded with him, and the whole record is pretty consistent on that, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna return to him when we start writing a new record.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't, man. It sounds fantastic. That song, The Killer, dude, it's infectious, bro. It's got an infectious groove, and the production is fucking fantastic, man. Y'all's production is like top notch, man.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's had a lot of fun writing it, and even funner time recording it. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I was very happy to sit in with you guys when I did. How did you meet up with John?
well, I was like I said, I moved to Austin, and I told my wife Meg, man, I want to start playing music again, actively, because I moved there for the airline and for work, and um, I kind of put the sit down for a little bit, not gonna lie. So I did some session work between Fuss and Holy Death, and did tours here and there. But so I was talking to Meg about getting back into playing, and she's like, "Well, just go to Open Jam or post something up on Austin Musicians Wanted page. That's an actual page in Austin
Yeah, I know.
on Facebook."
I'm in that group.
Yeah, so I posted up, hey, I'm looking for somebody to play with and to jam. I know somebody in the city needs a goddamn drummer. And so I met up with John. I think he kind of blew me off for a couple weeks. Like, hey man, I like what you're doing. So I went and saw him at Electric Church, and with I think it was Fat Cats. I don't think it was Holy Death yet.
Right.
And Meg and I were with another friend, Allie, and we looked at each other. Was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I was like, because everybody's just getting a feel their own grooves with the heavy tones and stuff like that, and I was like, "Yeah, I do actually." So we finally got into the jam space, and they sent me the 3 songs. And I think it was Bad Vibes, was definitely one of them, and Nuclear Fish Sticks was one John Gibson wrote, and I think it was another song. I can't remember. There was 3 songs that I learned pretty quick, and yeah, we just all clicked, and it was all downhill from there, man. We clicked it off, and
How is your
we started.
relationship with Jonathan? Because you guys make up a great rhythm section. Y'all are very tight, but
Yeah.
you're spread far apart. So how does that work, man? How did you just click with him, or do you guys really work at it? Because you're very tight as a rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, am I going off of you, or are you going off of me? And it kind of balances itself out, because John's really good about listening to that kick drum, and he's pretty, I guess, punctual with the way he plays his bass. He doesn't use a pick, he doesn't really finger it, he kind of slaps it a little bit, so it
Yeah,
has a little
he like
punch to
plays
it.
it with his thumb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Um, so just like technique like that here and there, just kind of,
And you guys just kind of clicked right in, huh?
yeah, it was crazy, man.
That's awesome, man. It's a daunting task to jam with somebody that lives, over 3 hours away from you. Uh,
Yeah, I've
m-
always kind of clicked in with any bass player that can play pretty good at a good level. I mean, I have no problem taking a back seat or just staying in the pocket. I had the opportunity to play a show with Day Eater yesterday, uh,
nice.
and the bass player Chris, that dude is a freaking animal as well.
So you
Um,
did play with them?
I did.
Nice.
Got the call. I left Lafayette about 2. Got the call about 3, and I learned a few of their songs from the drive from Lafayette to straight to the venue to Division Brewery, and set up, played a whole show, and it was crazy. I've never done anything like that before, that quick.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it went
with
well,
him,
I assume.
yeah. Oh, hopefully there's video on it somewhere.
Man,
Um,
you guys, there's a whole little fucking like it's almost like a high school class of bands coming out of the scene right now. You know, like with Day Eater, you guys, and like Naga Brujo, which everybody's been around for a little bit, but
yeah,
now it's like you guys are breaching the surface. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. It's good to bring bands together that I don't know. We play shows. We play so many shows and almost oversaturate the market. But you
Right.
know, we like being with our homies and all the Austin, San Marcos bands. San Antonio bands. We all are really close with each other, and we kind of just try to take care of each other and book awesome shows and
Mhm.
festivals, man.
That's great, man. And you were talking about it being a little bit oversaturated. I want to talk about that for a second because, um, I've fantasized about moving to Austin sometimes, man, and it's just like
I'm
I know so many people are flocking over there, dude, and I would just be like one of a million people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how is that? I mean, it's great that there's so many shows going on. There's so many bands going on. It just
Hmm.
seems like from like a like just a fan standpoint, if I was to go to these shows, there's so many shows to choose from. You guys get good turnouts at your shows all the time?
So surprisingly, yes. And I don't know if it's more of the built-in crowds that the venues attract. We're still killing it in merch. People are very supportive, and I think the secret behind that part is coming out with fresh designs.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and you guys got that down to a T, man.
yeah, and yeah, it's been nice. And John Rosales, I'll give him the credit on that, and finding all these awesome artists and stuff like that, and good deals to print shirts and the quality of shirts at that. We don't like heavy tees or anything.
So you guys kind of you hang around a lot of the psych rockers, man. You're kind of in the scene with Day Eater and Naga Brujo just because of association. You know, you guys are all
Yeah.
John and them are all tight. You know, but
Hmm.
your band is more on the stoner side. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering if like it's not so much stoner, but it's a little it's more foreign floor and straightforward than like some psych rock stuff, you know.
Exactly.
But so I'm wondering, are you guys like able to kind of mix the scenes in together? Are you bringing the psych rockers into the stoner world? Are the stoner bands coming and jamming with the psych world? How's that working?
That's gets a great question, and I feel like that's how we kind of go about doing things. Um, in fact, the new music that we're coming out with now is something that's we've really never done before. We're adding, especially from a drummer standpoint, I'm adding more of a shuffle, kind of like if you were talking about the Killer earlier, when John is going to that bass solo and it's just like do 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 do, and there's a shuffle behind it.
Right.
Well, we're
Yep.
a Killer 2, which is going to be more of a Texas shuffle beat. So we're adding things into heavy rock music that really shouldn't be there, like the shuffle. It makes you want to kind of dance a little bit.
For sure.
But yeah, just blending everybody together. It doesn't matter what kind of genre you really are. It's hard to pinpoint stuff like that these days because people are getting super creative with their music.
Yeah,
Um,
man. I think it's all rock and roll, you know.
it is, yeah.
So let's talk about Blasko and Ripple Music, man. Congratulations on being the first fucking. It's a special project with Ripple Music because Blasko is handling like special operations. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you're like
Yeah,
special ops, bro. Um,
exactly.
how exciting is that?
Man, it's been a trip. I remember the first time Todd from Ripple was, kind of blowing up our messenger, and I was like, dude, John, you might want to look at this. And he was like, nah, he's just we're whatever. And I was like, no, really, we should probably look into this. And we had a meeting with Todd, and we didn't think it would lead to this, standpoint where we're at now, and it's only just the beginning.
Yeah.
Um, we
Todd's a
got
fantastic guy, man.
Oh, he's awesome. Yeah.
So did he was he giving you guys pointers like you should do this and this and this, or was he just like kind of into you guys and just filling you out?
I think it was more the he was kind of into us and filling us out side of things, because the first time we talked, I mean, he just wanted us to explore the label, think about it, and stuff like that. And now that Blasko's on board, and we are honored and lucky enough to be a part of that first project with Blasko, and it's surreal, man. It's really cool, and I'm
Have you
very
got to
thankful.
meet Blasko?
Have I met him?
Yeah.
No, we've done a video Zoom meeting with him before. John is actually in really close contact with Blasko almost on a daily basis, I want to say. Now that's who we, go for guidance. Should I do this? Should I do that? If we have a serious question about anything music industry related, he'll always provide good advice and good standpoint on everything.
I used to work at Concrete Street down there in Corpus Christi, and I set up the stage for Black Label. And I got to sit there and watch them jam from the side of the stage, and I was on Blasko's side of the stage, man. And
Nice.
he kills it with the harmonies, dude, and just fucking killer bass player, dude. And it's so crazy that
Yeah, dude, badass.
oh yeah, he's killer, dude. I was seeing him with Zach Sabbath when they came out here to Phoenix too.
I love Zach Sabbath too. And,
With Joey Castillo, bro.
And I want to be like Joey when I grow up.
Hey, I think you're on the right path, bro.
Yeah, that dude is literally one of my favorite drummers, because he's drummed in literally every band that I've ever liked. Queens of Stone Age is one of them.
Yep.
I actually got to play a show with him when I was doing some session work at was it House of Blues or something with Scott Weiland and Wildabouts.
Wow.
Yeah, rip. But I met him for the first time there. He played that acrylic Q kit.
Yeah.
I loved him when he's drumming for Bronx right now. Again, one of my favorite all-time bands.
I seen that he's jamming in the Circle Jerks now.
Yeah, I mean he's an all-around session drummer, and LA is the best spot for that guy to be. And
when I seen him with Zach Sabbath, bro, his cymbals were so fucking clean, bro.
Yeah.
They were gleaming.
Yeah, he plays I think he plays with A Customs and some K's every now and then.
Yeah.
I keep up with that dude pretty often.
I love Queens of the Stone Age and every subgenre of that stuff, dude.
Yeah, I think he was the on Era Vulgaris.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of my favorite Queens records too. And now, man, I look up to that guy because he's got the wife, the kids, and he's still doing his drum shit and playing in multiple bands and all that stuff. So that's goals, man.
That's what it's all about. How does so I'm like you. I mean, I think you have a really good job. You have a nice career, and so do I. And it's probably really hard. It would probably be really hard to convince you to drop that and go full-time rock and roll. So how has it been for you to find the sweet spot in having a career and a life and also being in a rock and roll band?
Well, the good thing, my career is probably going to be put on the shelf, and good thing I have a good shelf life. So that's all I got to say, because it's going to be put on hold, man. It's coming to a point now where I'm missing so much work and for the band, which I'm not upset about at all. I mean, this is what I've always wanted to do and stuff like that. So, there's always going to be ways to make a living,
No doubt.
Clocking in to a daily job is, I don't know, it's not necessary. If you're an artist, if you're a musician, anything like that, I think it's hard to find that balance, but I mean, you can't let it kill your happiness because I'm so happy playing music and doing this, and this is pretty much what I feel like I was born to do. Not clock in and work 40 hours a week. That sucks.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. Man, I'm about halfway through a 10-year plan right now, man. The reason I got into electricity is because you can do electricity for about 5 years and then go out on your own.
Yeah,
I want to be out on my own, be the master of my own destiny. I don't want to have to answer to other people.
yeah,
I want to play rock and roll, but I also have a life and a family to take care of.
yeah.
So
And I'm the same way too.
yeah.
And I was also on a 10-year track and halfway through that. Side note, I also work at a Volkswagen dealership, so I'm running two
Damn, brother,
jobs.
you're a hustler, man.
Yeah, two jobs, a
You sell those
family.
cars?
No, man, I'm in the parts department. I don't have to deal
Okay.
with people.
Yeah, I don't think I could sell stuff to people. I can barely fucking ask for money for my band.
Yeah, but
um,
yeah, the hustle's real. It's there. But
I
I'm
think
I'm ready to take a break from the 9 to 5 world and just focus on my music and perfect my craft even more and take that even to the next level.
And that's really what it takes, man. To
Yeah.
you want to move forward, you got to keep focusing on your craft, dude.
Mhm.
For me, I have gotten to a point where I really enjoy the business side of music and
Yeah.
promoting and stuff. I just really love networking with people. I really love discovering new things and how this scene works and who's the inner workings of this scene. It's almost as satisfying as playing music, for
Oh
me.
yeah. I
Uh,
hear you.
so I love every aspect of the music industry, man, except for the part where they don't pay you.
we got. We'll pay you in two drink tickets and
Hmm.
um,
Exposure, the shit you
yeah.
the shit you die from. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey Trey, man, I'm so proud of you guys, man. Y'all's music fucking rocks. You hooked up with the right fucking guy to record it. The sound wise, production wise, it fucking sounds fantastic, dude. And you guys have just been doing all the right things. Y'all been punching all the right buttons, man. And I just
Oh
want to
yeah.
let you know I'm proud of you guys, man.
I appreciate that, dude.
Hell yeah. I want to model myself around you.
Come on.
You guys need to come out here to the West Coast and we'll do a run of shows.
Yeah, man. I would really love to do that. I'd like and soon. So like I said, we just got the van and we're ready to hit the road, man. We are ready to hit the road.
That's awesome, man. So I'll be at Ripple Fest in
I hope you.
August, and I wouldn't
Awesome.
miss that, brother. I'm gonna come out there and support. And what? So, how excited are you about Ripple Fest, man?
Man, Ripple's gonna be. Oh man, I'm so excited.
How involved was John in setting this whole thing up?
John is highly, highly involved.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I don't think John's getting enough credit for this because he was the brains behind all this. He brought it up to
Licking my
Ripple,
spoon.
and he's gotten some sponsors. And John is working very, very, very hard on Ripple Fest, and adding bands, and he's been very involved since the very beginning. And I'd like to give him some credit on that because that dude's probably the hardest working guy I know right now in this area.
I felt the same thing because when he was telling me about it before it kind of like blew up, he was telling me about it. It seemed like he was like super involved in kickstarting the thing, and now that it's out and about, it's like
Yeah.
a lick of my spoon production or something like that. It's like
Hmm.
I don't see a lot of John, but I know everybody works together, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Everybody does, and but if it wasn't for that dude's crazy idea, none of this would ever happen. So
That's amazing, man.
yeah.
I'm glad that I've known John for a long time,
Hmm.
and he's very industrious and super energetic. And I'm glad that he's found a group of guys where he can really put that to work, and everybody's working together. And you guys are just killing it, man.
Yeah, man. I'm super happy and super stoked to be playing with these guys, and man, it's just right place, right time. All the stars lined up where we could make this awesome sound that we're making, man. So
I pre-ordered a blue splatter, man. Those are beautiful vinyls.
Man, those are going quicker than we thought.
What's the deal with the GoFundMe vinyls? I know a few people are asking about that too. I pitched in on the GoFundMe as well.
Yeah, good question. And a lot of people are, asking about the stuff that they're supposed to receive. As far as the vinyl goes, we haven't even gotten that. So
Yeah.
that's going to be released on September 17th, I believe. So
That's
as soon as
my daughter's birthday and also Daniel, my bass player's birthday.
that's awesome, man.
Hell yeah, it's pretty cool.
But as soon as we get those vinyls in our hands, I myself are going to hand deliver, as many as I can locally. And then we'll ship them out. Whoever, purchased or whoever helped us out, get this thing kickstarted and paid for and all that good stuff. And yeah, so we're still going to stick to our guns and all that stuff. It's just taking a lot longer than what we thought. There was a vinyl shortage.
Oh yeah, the production is, man, the whole world is fucked up.
Yeah, the COVID really screwed everything up. But we're still sticking by that, and we'll get everything out as soon as we get it in our hands.
I started thinking about launching a record label, man, and I really wanted to launch some of my own stuff on vinyl. During this pandemic is when I started thinking about it, and the vinyl production is so fucked up that I just decided, nah, fuck it, I'll wait till the next release.
Yeah.
But no, dude, it must be a great feeling to see your stuff on vinyl, man.
It is. Will be my second vinyl release. So that's pretty.
What's the first one?
The Fuss, PHUSS, On the Prowl. Was what the record's called. We had a couple of different designs. One was all clear with the print on it, and that was released by Magnetic Eye Records out of New York. And yeah, man, I think there's still some available.
Well, shit, man, I
through
might have to cop me
Magnetic.
one over there in Dallas.
Yeah.
So, Trey, man, I'm so glad that you came on here, dude. I don't want to hold you any longer, bro. I just want you to know that I fucking love you guys, dude, and y'all are killing it, and I'm proud of y'all, man.
I appreciate those words, man.
Yeah.
So much.
And I'll be down there in August. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing Mothership and Wino, dude. Switchblade Jesus. I've been friends with those dudes for a long time, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a great fucking show.
It is, man. None of the bands suck, so it's gonna be fun.
All right, Trey. Well, I'm gonna let you go, man. I appreciate you being on the podcast.
Yes, sir, man. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in August.
All right, man. We'll see you around.
Later.
All right, bye.
All right, I want to give a special thank you to Trey from Holy Death Trio. Be on the lookout for their album Introducing. It's going to be coming out September 17th, which is also my daughter's birthday. So very cool, very cool. I got the perfect gift picked out for her. Today's music spot is going to be Red Beard Wall. This song is called Tap. It's from his new album 3, which is out on Desert Records now. And I will see you guys later on this week.